I'm so glad you all are here with us today. We just want to groove it out with you. Any place that you want to be with God, He'll take you higher, no matter if you're at your house, in your car, if you're at work, God will take you higher.
Now I'm at the point where you can take me higher, higher. Now I'm at the point where you can take me higher, higher.
it all away with the rain. Just to paint another day. I'm so glad I found you.
There's nothing
Nothing I could do
to
but
make you love me.
Let me
Love me.
love.
There's nothing
Nothing I could do
to
but
make you love me.
Let me
Love me.
love.
There's nothing
Nothing I could do
to make you love me.
Let me
Love me. There's nothing
Nothing I could do
to
but
make you love me. Love me. Nothing I can do, I can do, I can do, Nothing I can do, I can do, I can do,
Got faith to keep every promise. Everything you do is done with me in mind. There's no outgiving you, 'cause you stay on there. I know you will come through. You're always right on time. You gave me life anew. I never will forget how we met and everything you brought me through. I'm so glad I found you.
There's nothing to make you love me. Love me. There's nothing
Nothing I could do
to
but
make you
you.
love me.
Love me
Love me.
more.
There's nothing
Nothing I could do
to
but
make
you.
you love me.
Love me
Love me. There's
more.
nothing
Nothing I could do
to
but
make you
you.
love me.
Love me
Love me.
more.
Nothing I can do, I can do, I can do,
There's nothing I can do. No, nothing I can do.
Nothing I can do, I can do, I can do,
There's nothing I can do. No.
Nothing I can do, I can do, I can do,
You already loved me before I loved myself.
Nothing I can do, I can do, I can do,
You already loved me. Oh,
Nothing I can do, I can do, I can do,
nothing, no.
Good evening. This is Metroplex Urban, and I'm your host, Jeanette Davis. Today we have here gospel recording artist, community activist, and radio personality, Ms. Schantel Thomas. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you, and how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm terribly blessed and I'm excited to be a part of this venture, and I'm just excited right now.
Oh,
just
we're excited.
Yeah.
We were so excited to have you here today.
Thank you.
I was excited whenever I got a chance to read your bio and learn a little bit more about you. And definitely want to dive in and find something about you today. Let's just get into it.
Yes.
You know, what and who first got you into music?
Oh my gosh. So I'm asked this question all the time.
Yeah.
And just singing up and been brought up in the choir, and my grandmother was like that stone that kept us
Yeah.
going. So she was that person that made sure we was in the choir. Like, you bet not be in that choir. You better go to church and get in the choir. So that was something that I grew up in.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. I definitely can relate as a musician.
Okay.
Southern roots, it's all about making sure you give your gift back.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
In that case, I mean, how would you describe the music that you make today?
I would say sort of new soul, gospel, inspirational. So it has a little touch of some jazz pieces, and I like to say classical because I love just where I go with it and as far as musically. But yeah, it just has a little touch of new soul, neo soul,
jazz, classical, so fusion. Beautiful, beautiful. Do you have any direct inspiration or influences in the music culture?
I grew up listening to the Clark sisters.
Yes.
I grew up listening to Commission and different artists and gospel artists like that. So that was my base. That's where I got, you know,
Clark
my
sisters
inspiration.
so cool. I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
absolutely.
I love it. So if you had an opportunity to collaborate with anybody, you know, who would that be?
I don't know. I mean, there's so many great artists out today that I'm gonna just stay in my lane.
Stay in your lane.
I'm gonna stay in my lane.
That is the catchphrase of 2021. I'm telling you, stay in your lane. I love it. I love it. Well, if you had the opportunity to maybe even just open up for somebody, if you got a chance to go out on the road again, and with the pandemic and everything going on, it's been a lot. But who would you want to open for?
I love Kim McFarland. I grew up with her music, and I actually had an opportunity to meet with her and her husband. And I wanted to remake one of her songs, and we met in 2017. So that was another artist that I grew up listening to, and it was amazing just to be able to meet her and be in a studio booth. We didn't get there, but it was an amazing opportunity for me to get a chance to find out there. Have that opportunity.
Awesome. I mean, speaking of being in the studio and the creation process, what would you say that you want your audience to understand about your music?
My music, it actually came from me growing up singing and writing poetry and different things as a child. So I always knew I wanted to do that. That was something that I always spoke of as a youngster. And I was always into groups growing up, youth groups and everything. So that base was there, that, growing up with that. So that's where it
Awesome. So growing up, I know you were into music. I also read in your bio that you recently engaged in the radio talk show venue or stage. How is that, and what made you want to enter into that field after being so involved musically?
I actually been doing radio since 2011. So I started trying to reach out within my community because I was a victim of domestic violence, and I wanted to reach out and find a platform that could reach out to those different individuals, victims, and just our different groups, community groups that will come out and speak on domestic violence. So that was why I went into radio.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Awesome. What is the name of your radio show?
No More Silent Tears.
No More Silent Tears. I see. So it's been a testimony for you to be able to go out and share with others. Tell us more about how that's affected your music. Is that the message as well that you want to portray musically?
Absolutely. I have a song called Silent Tears, and in the studio, that was my main objective, is to make sure that I reach those souls that were hurting and the silent tears that people cry. And I realized doing that afforded me the opportunity to be able to work alongside the military and be their public speaker and just teach, educate on Fort-hood.
Awesome.
And so it was something that started from pain, but it ended me up into a platform, having a platform for other people that were suffering, not just from domestic violence, but from other things that you would suffer from silently that you don't talk about with other people.
Right. That's beautiful. It is so important to know that you aren't alone in situations like that, and to be able to witness the ministry is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
But I have to say, if you weren't, advocating for this, what would you be doing?
Singing.
Singing.
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to do. I'm doing it now, but. Like I said, your pain sometimes affords you or pushes you into your destiny.
Yeah.
And sometimes we look at pain as that thing or that experience that keep us and hold us back.
Yeah.
But healing is a great part of going through something so traumatic, or people that may go through something as like depression or anxiety. So those things are supposed to propel us into our destiny. And so I use mine to not keep me bound, not keep me down, not keep me sad, but propel me into my next destination.
Yeah, I always say, adversity has chosen us not to suffer, but to help understand how to get us to that next level.
Absolutely.
And I just really resonate with that message. Thank you. Well, on the lighter side, are there any special talents that you have? Anything goofy, like can you juggle? Yeah.
I have a lot of goofy moments. So yeah, I have a lot of goofy moments. I have a lot of fun. I'm really a homebody.
Yeah.
I educate at Central Texas College now, so I created a course during the pandemic, and that afforded me the opportunity to be able to go in and your homes without us being able, being with us being locked down, but being able to reach other people, and with the same message, just helping other people cope with the pandemic and going through depression and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm always doing something, and if I don't find something, my grandfather told me that I need to master my dreams and not allow those dreams to master me. So I'm gonna always dream, and I'm gonna always master those. So that's basically, if I wasn't singing, if that wasn't the thing, if I wasn't in domestic violence, I would be doing something.
Right.
It would be something that I'm gonna master.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. You aren't letting it get you down. That's for sure. You're making the most of it.
Yeah.
And your light is shining bright. It definitely is.
Thank you.
Just tell us, I know in light of the pandemic and everything that has been going on, we haven't been able to gig, musicians haven't been able to be on stage and get that energy. What have you been doing to, scratch that itch? What have you done in place of the live performing?
You know what? This opportunity here has afforded me that opportunity to be able to get out and touch ground again, because again, that was a real strange year for all of us, and I know a lot of musicians, a lot of singers, artists that felt probably like I did, like I'm stuck. How do we get out? And so the internet media has afforded a lot of people the opportunity to be able to do something that they love to do on a daily basis in the outside world.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Well, tell us maybe, what is your favorite song to perform whenever you are doing this virtual visit?
It's So Incredible. I love So Incredible. And Silent Tears, because that's the one that I actually go out and minister with as far as domestic violence. And so, yeah.
I love that one. Well, how about this? Do you play any other instruments?
Oh my God.
Have any other special talents?
I do not play instruments. I wish I could, but I have some amazing musicians that back me up today, and I also have an amazing producer who does all of that for me. So.
Speaking of, who are you being produced by?
Ty Macklin.
Ty Macklin.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's also produced other great artists as Erica. Can you name a few other artists?
Erica Badu and India Irie and Cy Smith, and I think he set in with Whitney Houston, and there's a lot of great talented people who set the standard for all of the musicians and artists out there today.
That's incredible. You're just falling right behind.
I'm just doing it.
I love it. Well, how about this? If you could change anything about the industry and the way it is today, what would you change?
I would change the gospel, the way that the gospel, how we have to push to get into the gospel industry.
For sure.
It seems hard, but again, we have this amazing opportunity with social media nowadays, in today's day and time, that you can really kind of push your stuff.
Right.
But before then, it's been really tough with the artists in the gospel arena.
Absolutely. I mean, as a jazz musician, I can understand the genre is a bit different, and in this changing climate, you have to keep up. So I love that you are blending different elements with your music and creating a fusion that can relate to the changing audience. It's awesome. But how about this? Do you have any shows coming up?
I do not have any shows coming up, but in the near future, thinking probably spring, summer, that I'm gonna get back into Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to feel my way in this climate. So,
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. We're all trying to get back to it slowly but surely. We're going to be back at 100% soon.
I hope
believe
so.
it. I
I
believe
hope
it.
so.
Well, I'm excited. Do you have any other announcements or anything that you want to share with us, before we wrap up?
Because I'm an activist of domestic violence and depression and anxiety and PTSD, different things that people go to, I just want to encourage all of us to never give up and use the pain, your pain experience, as something to elevate you. Don't get stuck. Don't stay there.
Yes.
That it gets better in time.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's beautiful. Well, again, we thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure to have the chance to interview you.
Thank you.
This has been Metroplex Urban. Again, I'm Jeanette Davis. This is Miss Schantel Thomas. And you can check her out. Her radio show is No More Silent Tears. That's 88.1 FM. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
just talk to you, 'cause I really wanna see this through. I got held up a while ago, almost lost my smiling soul. I'm standing right here till I know what to do. And then I found my sweet release. I found it, I found it. It was so sweet, such a sweet release. I had to step back and release control. Oh, 'cause I know you work miracles. No more fear, I choose to grow. I tapped into the overflow when I surrendered my will to yours. And then I found my sweet release. Hey. I found it, I found it. It was so sweet, such a sweet release. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus and to take him at his word, just to